Hello out there. Guess what? JP in Iowa, another shed talk. So, I did a shed talk last night, and I think maybe after this one, if this one goes okay, I'll put the bloopers, first time ever shed talk bloopers, after this little segment, because I don't know, I wasn't too happy with my little performance last night. So anyway, when my shirt changes, you know, it's obviously last night. So great thing about technology, we can edit everything, and we can make you guys believe whatever you want through software, editing, and the world, if you guys go by the media and stuff, can be completely different than the real world. Yeah. Well, first, gotta do a sponsor. Like I said, in the bloopers you'll see later, every shed talk should start with a sponsor. Now, I hope I don't get sued for these sponsors. And I listen to blogs once in a while, and they always start out with broths, organically grown or organic, good for you, milk that's not really milk from a cow or something, some organic or something, or chickens raised nicely on a farm with whatever, beef that's, well, it's still an animal you're eating, but anyway, so there's all this organic, what's good for you, you know, let's just eat wheatgrass and call it good. Anyway, I'm gonna bring this this shed talk brought to you by Fruity Pebbles breakfast bars. When you're in a rush and you can't make a bowl of cereal because you have to pour the milk, get the milk, pour the milk, get a bowl, get a spoon, sit there and eat, you can grab one of these things right out the door while you're drinking your coffee and driving down the interstate 82 miles an hour, hopefully not texting or Facebooking. You can eat your Fruity Pebbles breakfast bar. It's not good for you at all. It has lots of sugar, but it is gluten-free. Wow, it even says gluten-free, like somebody reads it and say, ooh, gluten-free. As a father of a diabetic and celiac disease, it's got the sugar, it raises blood sugar, and doesn't have the gluten to hurt them. So anyway, this segment is brought to you by Fruity Pebbles breakfast bar. Most convenient thing in the world. And I love Fruity Pebbles. All right, so let's start on the shed talk. What are we gonna talk about? Well, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna introduce you to some things in my shed. And I want to extend my shed talks to other people's sheds. If you want to invite me to your shed and you're a nice person, I'll come to your shed and you can tell me a little interview about what's unique in your shed, what you feel is special to you. Because, you know, the simple things in life might be special to others and me or so whoever. Anyway, in my shed, behind me, I have a couple old beer signs. If anybody's watching this from the Mizzou Tiger days where I went to Mizzou, 1989 and 93, or somewhere around there, I had these signs in our lovely basement at Redwood Street in Columbia, Missouri. They sat behind my bar, little bar that I got from Martha, a friend of my mom and dad's. She gave me a little bar for my basement, and then I had these signs. My sister got me one of them for sure, and the other one I think somebody else, maybe my sister got me that one too. Anyway, they came from old Buffy's Tavern in Palmyra, Missouri. So anyway, they're kind of special to me. And above the beer signs is my beer can collection. Yes, I used to collect beer cans at like age 10, 11, 12. My cousin Jimmy used to collect them too, so I thought I should collect them. He was like my big brother. I didn't have a brother. So Jimmy would collect beer cans, I would collect beer cans. We'd find them off the railroad tracks in town, or we'd go to little antique places and buy them, or my mom and dad would take me places. So anyway, that's my beer can collection. Kind of special to me. I've had it for a long time. Like I said, probably since I was 12 years old, so, or 10 maybe. So anyway, this is an invitation. If you guys want to have a little interview with JP in Iowa, someday I'm going to be famous. Invite me to your shed. Show me something special to you that you put in your shed. I got other things in here, but I'm not gonna. I'll use them for other shed talks, because gotta have lots of shed talks so you guys can get lots of views, and you can say, well, why in the world are you viewing this guy? Well, because I'm just a normal guy in his shed, just talking about silly things. So anyway, after this little episode, I'm gonna give you some bloopers. Keep an eye out for one of my little shed talks. Last night I was trying to do a shed talk, and my wife, lovely wife, Amy, she opened up the little shed door and she saw me and she goes, ooh, she backed right out. She ran away. She wasn't going to even be part of that. She told me to edit it out. You know me. I'm not going to edit anything out that I think is funny. I hope you think it's funny. Anyway, and the segment coming up, the first time ever, Shed Talk Bloopers, will just be a bunch of little snippets of video for you. But anyway, here's the thing. Shed Talk is going to travel. And it will come to your shed if you want. So, as I end all the shed talks, be nice, be kind, hold the door for somebody, make this world a better place. Until next time, JP in Iowa, Shed Talk. My competitors. My competitors. So, how to start a shed talk? I missed out in the last 5 or 6 I did. I forgot to do like a little introduction, like they do on blogs. Like they say something like, "Oh, this is brought to you by Organic Broth," and I'm going to say this shed talk is brought to you by something's really healthy for you. Pop-Tarts. Yes, Pop-Tarts. You know how many calories are in a Pop-Tart? You know what's in Pop-Tarts? They are probably the worst things you could possibly eat. But people love them. You know why? We like eating things that taste good. Have a lot of sugar, a lot of carbs. Unfortunately, this has gluten in it too. My poor son can't eat it because he has celiac disease. And so this is why this is down here in the basement, kind of hidden from old Zach. Kind of sad. I think Emma eats them. I just saw it in the cabinet. I don't eat Pop-Tarts anymore. If you want to see how many calories and carbs are in a Pop-Tart, I give you a little test. Actually, don't do this at home. You might burn your house down. Take a toaster. Take it outside so you don't burn the house down. Throw a Pop-Tart in there and toast it a few times and see it catch on fire. Kiss your toaster goodbye in the Pop-Tart. Flames will go all about 6 or 7 feet in the air, I bet. I'll do that on Shed Talk sometime, but then people call me and blame me for burning down their house. So don't do it. But anyway, Pop-Tarts. Lovely, total 72 carbs. One package. That's 2 Pop-Tarts though. I'm sure everybody eats just one Pop-Tart out of the package and leaves the other one and gets stale the next day and eats it the next day, right? No. So anyway, for all the bloggers out there that like to say, this is brought to you by goat's milk, or brought to you by a broth that's organic, or brought to you by vegetables with no pesticides or anything poured on them. How about hydroponic or something like that? Tomatoes or something grown in water? Crazy stuff out there. You know, at the end of the day, we're all going to be unhealthy probably. We're going to eat unhealthy. Enjoy life. Once in a while, have a Pop-Tart. That's if you can have gluten. Anyway, so that's my introduction to the Shed Talk. My dog is barking. So, hold on 1 second while I beat my dog. Maybe I'll bring him in here and show everybody I've beaten him. Actually, I don't beat my dog. I love my dog. His name's Chevy. Because I didn't get my Chevy Camaro, I got a dog. Hold on. Come here, Chev. Ah, I'm back. Chevy was tied up. He ran around the pole a little bit, and he got tangled up, so he's barking a little. Can you say hi to the Shed Talkers? Hi. Anyway, this is my dog. He's a pretty good dog. Right? So, anyway, so what happens to teenagers parking on the street? What happened to my teenage daughter parking in the street? No, we can't have her park in the street because you know what? We can't have any vehicles outside Eldridge now because what? What, Chevy? There's thieves out there now. There's people that take our vehicles out of our garages and off the streets and open our garage doors. And these punks are just wanting to do it for the fun of it. What happened to criminals actually needing something? Jeez, they're just taking the cars and joyriding. Today's world, huh? We're kind of screwed up a little bit, aren't we? make the place a better place, place the world a better place. So once again, JP in Iowa, take care, good night.